something.
Well, that's risky. Endo has lost.
They needed it. With a So for the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, sneak it. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve. And that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's sign of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right, he had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs, 4-yard out.
And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. Start to 32. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Now here's a throw on wide. Oh, this might be a double pass.
That's going to be incomplete. Well, we're going to be heading for a second. But the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Wow, and that is incomplete.
Normally, that big body receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua.
That is caught.
It hit the out of bounds just shy of 40. 25 yards that time.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
First down. And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. I think he had to load that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he's a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
Now timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And Waddle going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll get this down to the 32.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he...
This is taken in. It's complete. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jalen Watt.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Slap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat, it's just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rate now. Need cheese, cash app, and more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm gonna break down. Full order, big trip, boy, this a great cloud. Highlights, all is life, my whole tape wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me these new ain't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. Thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Slap, slap, what do that mean? It mean it banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy luxury, don't step on.
Passport stat, let's do the money dance. Back then, call your friend, now we have friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales.
I didn't even throw it to him. I didn't even throw it to him. What the fuck is he doing it to? What the fuck is he doing it to? Joe, what the fuck was that? Joe, what the fuck was that?
They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And it's incomplete, and that's gonna bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Tua now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa.
That's a fucking ball.
Fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first.
He ain't catching it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Vikings working here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, here's Darnold. The Bats got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Reichert on for the point after. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Eskridge on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. Racing down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Sanders all set to send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Has the connection to Jones. 16 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Able to find Jones. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 46. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Reichard there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push the lead to 20. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action with Tagovailoa. This one's taken in by Hill. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's Tua again. Cut near the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Offense in the hurry up here. Achane. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drop the lead back to 13. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.